Cancer, welcome to your May monthly, I was going to say love prediction, but it is a little bit different this month. We're going to do it quite like the May overview picker card. So if you haven't watched that, you might also have messages there that may support or add on to what you have here today. Of course, go and watch your sun, moon, rising as well. But so we're going to do love, money and career, and life instead of just overall love. Get a bit more detail. All right, what is happening? Please only take what resonates. What is happening for Cancer in love for the month of May? What is happening in money and career? And what is happening in life in general in Cancer for May? Okay. Please only take what resonates. Don't let anything feel like it's forced or make it fit. You have free will. Everyone else has free will. Use this as personal development. Let's get into love. You've got conjunction and empowerment. Okay, so this is like combining with someone, enhancing something, bringing something like to the forefront, making it known. Okay, it feels like self-empowerment. It feels like self-expression. It feels like you are overriding something else. Okay, so instead of feeling a lack of empowerment, this feels like, okay, I'm coming back around. I'm coming back to life. I'm coming out, you know, that kind of energy, activating, intensifying, something like building confidence, building, strengthening love. Okay, you've got the Seven of Wands, feeling a little bit like on edge, a little bit like you've still got some boundaries up. What else is happening? Eight of Cups, possibly walking away from that sense of feeling a little bit too closed off. Okay, making a decision to move forward with someone or something. Okay, I feel, okay, hang on. Are you walking away from a little spark? I said this in another reading recently. It feels like you're walking away from a little spark of a relationship, or maybe like just, you know, here and there affection from other people, and walking towards the whole friggin' sun. Okay. And then you've got the sun in the window of this Two of Wands. Very much feels like you're walking towards a fire sign. And you've been in a state of protection mode. Okay. But you've also been, confirm the Seven of Wands. Confirm the Seven of Wands. Yeah. I feel like you've been holding back a little bit with someone, but also holding back because I think you've been waiting for someone to, or you've been waiting for a situation to feel like it is empowered, or to feel like a situation is empowering you. Okay. And that's why you're like, I mean, you're a very intuitive sign, Cancer, whether you are a sun, moon, or rising. And especially when it comes to matters of the heart, you're like, there's just this intuition that's coming with this Seven of Wands and the bubble around yourself. You've really been in a self-preservation, self-protection mode, holding on to you and yours and your coin, okay? Holding on to energy, okay? Holding on to material things as well, because you may have been in a position where you've had those things sneakily taken from you before, okay? If we're looking at the Seven energy as well. And there's a sense of you've just been waiting for something to feel right and feel safe and feel like, oh, I can be completely myself here, completely expressing myself. I can be as saturated in color and vibrancy and not be judged in this position, okay? So maybe holding back some of your spark and sparkle and your creativity, okay, in a relationship or in dating in general. I'm going to take that upright. Queen of Cups, that's a water sign energy that you are as well. Okay, so yeah, I think with this walking away from a small spark, you're actually realizing, okay, look at the difference in the hand positions from the Four of Pentacles to the Queen of Cups. It's like, yeah, I've been holding on, but when you feel empowered, here I am, here's all of me, and it feels like where you were once like really guarded, and that actually was only giving you guarded people in return when it comes to love, and guarded experiences. So even if you're in a long-term relationship, there's been a sense of you feeling a little bit guarded and a little bit to yourself, okay, holding things close to your chest, okay, possibly emotions. Here you're like, here's my emotions, here's my vulnerability, here is my whole soul, but you're not giving it away in a sense that you're a doormat. This is the Queen of Cups, okay? So she has been through some stuff, and she knows how to ground her love in her vulnerability and in her openness and in her nurturing. She knows how to come from a place of a full cup, okay? She has multiple full cups that she nourishes herself with and then can fill or help fill or inspire you to fill, as in the other party, the other person. That's what she kind of says to people. I'm inspiring you to look after yourself and to be honest and true to yourself, so then you can be honest and true to me, okay? She kind of like triggers people to, in the most beautiful, gentle, compassionate way, to be a better person and to love wholeheartedly and to not be afraid of loving, okay? And to embrace all the matters of the heart that come with that. Wow. Empowering energy, okay? And with this conjunction, I feel like this is at a point, like there's a tipping point here. And that's what I think the Two of Wands is, like this waiting to take a trip. It's waiting to make the next move. It's waiting to, and I feel like maybe move in with someone, okay? Because there's the van there, there's the little world there, but it's also like a big window that it feels like a sparse environment, you know, like she's packed up her stuff here. And I keep saying she just because of the art depiction, but it's energy, not gender, okay? So let's clarify a little bit further. One more card. Nine of Swords. I think you've had a lot of late nights. Maybe there's a lot of late nights in this process of unclenching, okay? And of walking away from the small spark, and you're like, oh, have I made the right decision? And then you're like, oh, I absolutely have made the right decision. And then in this waiting period, you're almost like letting your thoughts get the better of you and bring you back down to that period of closing down. But what I think, can I just clarify this Nine of Swords? I think this might also be a little bit of back and forwards, communication with someone who's sparked your interest, okay? And you might be up late at night texting, okay? There was a feeling of the Eight of Wands was going to come out there, but it's the Knight of Cups. So this is someone who's like coming through, very charming, wants to take you out on a date, you know, wearing their heart on their sleeve because he's been triggered, and I say he just because of the depiction. They've been triggered into being vulnerable with you and being open with you and finally addressing their emotions and being very romantic with you. And I think that is so nice. And you might be up late at night for other reasons, if you know what I mean, because this person is very good looking, very charming. Who is this Knight of Cups? Oh, there's a breakthrough. There's a breakthrough coming. The staircase in the mind there is really giving me a sense of you are no longer spiraling. In fact, this feels like it's almost like you're walking down the stairs, right? You're walking down the stairs to greet this person at the front door, kind of like those American movies when they go to prom, you know, and the girl walks down the stairs and she's all pretty, and the knight at the door goes, oh my goodness, you're so beautiful. You know, it's that kind of moment. So I think you're having a breakthrough in this relationship, situationship, in this date, in love in general. It's feeling very cute. It's feeling very breakthrough. Now we're empowered in this position. Now we can move forward. Okay. Five of Cups. It's like, okay, kicking the cup again with the Eight of Cups over here, walking away from a little flame. I feel like you had to self-inflict a little bit of despair, a little bit of pain, a little bit of loss. You had to lose something to gain this goodness. You had to, I had to lose you to love me. That it's very much that kind of energy, okay? But this is a case of you've done the self-loving and now someone is seeing that for what it is. And wow, there is the Two of Cups, okay? There's a magical soulmate love connection that is actually starting to entwine here, okay? Magical with those rainbows, the two hands, two people who have filled their cup enough to say, I'm coming through for you. Here I am. I present my emotions, my heart. I'm going to tell you how I feel. Okay. I love that. There's a breakthrough in this situation for you. Gorgeous. So what is the main emotion attached to all of this in the month of May when it comes to love for Cancer? Ideation, putting something into writing, I just heard. Okay, this could be like contractual. You might actually be moving in with each other very much, but it also is a sense of like having a target too, of having okay, we agree that we're going to do this. We agree that we're going to hold hands here. Okay, are we like updating our status? There's something about making it official, about seeing something for what it is and addressing it and calling a spade and calling a heart a heart and calling a feeling a feeling. You know, that kind of like, okay, here we are. We're going to empower this situation by acknowledging it properly as it should be. That's interesting. That is very interesting. Okay, let's get into the money career section. If you haven't already watched my timeless new pick a card about money and about what Spirit suggests for you to find your sweet spot, this might be really interesting. I just got a feeling that there's another message in there for you as well, because this Mercury communication feels like you're quite busy, okay? It feels like you're a busy bee, you're gaining clarity, you've got a lot of messages going around the world, you're very connected at the moment, there's a lot going on, and maybe that's part of what's keeping you up at night is, you know, some back and forwards. I was picking up on the 8 of Wands energy, some back and forwards of communication around the world at different time zones, okay? But it's really giving creative energy. It's creative communication. It's giving inspiration. It's giving, okay, you know, I'm creating this, I'm creating that, I'm checking things twice. Ooh, I just split the deck at the star there, okay? So this feels like, I'm actually going to take that. It feels like you are finally like getting to see a wish fulfillment take place that feels extremely healing for your financial situation. It feels like now you're starting to get some traction where you can actually pick up some water, pour it into one cup and pour it into another cup, okay? So it feels like you're no longer robbing Peter to pay Paul. You're able to make things flow a little bit smoother. You may even be getting like a win or a level of fame, okay, especially when it comes to social media or something in the media, with that Mercury communication energy and very like air energy here, okay, Aquarius energy. A lot of like thought has gone into what you have been creating, and it's starting to pay off. It's starting to be very clear to you that you're able to move forward with this, that your financial situation is actually giving you some drive now. It's actually giving you some like fuel in your car, okay? If that's literally been an issue, because holy moly, the price of fuel. If that's literally been a situation, now you've got that flow to rev your engine up, okay? You've got the Page of Pentacles, a new opportunity presenting itself here with this level of like success that is coming through. Look, it doesn't feel like it's, I could be jumping the gun, but it doesn't feel like it's like overnight success. This definitely feels like something you've had to put effort into. But the Page of Pentacles is almost like it's presenting new opportunities that maybe you didn't see when you first started this venture or this project or this job. There's definitely wish fulfillment and moving in a new direction towards opportunities that feel brand new, okay? Again, Ace of Cups, another opportunity. You might be feeling quite like a novice in this situation. Also, this Ace of Cups is really presenting as like a love opportunity, but it feels like there's an opportunity for you to learn more that is actually fulfilling your emotional needs as well. That actually feels really good. It feels like heart-centered for you. It's almost like I'm hearing the word hope dealer. Okay, so it feels like in some way this is helping other people, and that helps you because it makes you feel really good about yourself, and it actually gives you a lot of inspiration. The Six of Pentacles, yeah, you've got a lot of generosity either coming towards you, or you're the one being generous to other people because you have that flow happening. Now you have like some lubrication in the tank, okay? You've got the Queen of Swords, okay, possibly holding back on a few pieces of information that not everyone needs to know all the details, okay? There's a kind of sense of like, put on a good show here, it makes a good story if people don't know the whole story, but also the sense of like just keeping a few things close to your chest, just the right amount so that you are able to kind of enjoy this situation for what it is. There's the Eight of Wands. Yeah, I felt it over here, I felt it over here, and here it is. The Eight of Wands, there's a lot of communication happening here. That's very much prevalent with the bees and the communication and all the like, World Wide Web energy, all the pings like shooting all over the world. It's like ping, ping, ping. Your phone's really been going off. And this is a second depiction of a motorbike. So I feel like there's a lot of drive to move forward. A lot of people might actually be reaching out to you to say, can I have what you're having? okay? That kind of energy. Can I have what you're having? And you're like, you freaking sure can. You get a car, you get a car. That kind of energy where you're making things happen for other people. That Queen of Swords and the moon energy, yeah, it's just keeping a little bit quiet about a few things. You also may not know the full picture yet, but you're like, I'm just going to enjoy the ride for what it is, and very much going with the flow. The star and the moon are in the same sky, right? And so it's like, let's go with the flow. Let's see this season through. Let's see how this pans out. But also your energy, Cancer. It's also Pisces energy when it comes to tarot. But this feels like, it feels good, it feels safe, and it feels like a cycle where you might just need to be a little bit more assertive, a little bit more decisive, because you've got some big decisions like to make when you've got this much kind of going on. When you've got this many people coming towards you, you do have to be quite good at communicating. You have to be good with your words, and there's a sense of like, don't tell them too much to the point where they get waylaid or get confused. There's a sense of just keeping the information as simple as possible. Empress energy there, feeling like you're on top of your game. And feeling like you're able to then invest more into yourself. You may even be like having a glow up as a result of some of the financial windfall that is happening for you, the financial progress that is happening for you. You're able to invest back into yourself. And this also feels like something that you have been wanting to then create, where you needed like the funds to start it. You'll be able to kind of plant that seed and either birth it soon, or it's going to take 9 months for it to come to fruition. Okay, so the Empress is like that mother of the zodiac, and very much your energy as well. Love it. Beautiful. I am stoked with that as a fellow Cancerian. Beautiful. Beautiful. You may be a Cancer moon. Okay, space. Wow. Look, I think this is you carving out a new zone for yourself. It's like people like me don't exist. It's that kind of energy. You're actually saying to yourself, and there's no longer a sense of imposter syndrome here. Okay, this also feels like that night sky that the star and the moon reside in. Okay, it's like, okay, out here, anything is friggin' possible. This is where magic lives. This is where the unknown exists. And so even though I might be doing things a little bit left of field, I might be doing things that other people don't quite understand, okay, that feels like a little bit of mystery. You might be a psychic, a medium, a tarot reader as well. Or you might just be doing things in the arts, okay, that feel like they're unheard of in social media. It's like breaking new ground. You're carving a new space for yourself, but also this space feels like a blank space where now that you have the energy here where there are no distractions, because you're no longer distracted about how do I make ends meet. Now you have the funds. It feels like now I get to write. It feels like a blackboard, right? I now get to write down the things that I wanted to, with that Empress energy at the bottom, bring into life now. Now that I have it, it's like, okay, that project that I've had, like what's that word? Cultivating, growing in the background. Now I can start to like pour money into that, and it will come to life. There's a space of like, okay, and now I get to start something new. Cool. All right, we've got the 5th house in passion and 12th house in surrender. Look at the pink. Look at all that sweetness. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, I feel like you're going to a fair and getting all the fairy floss. Okay, some of you just like passed out from the sugar overload just by me saying that. It feels juicy. Life in general at the moment for you, Cancer, it feels like, even though things feel a little bit like, whoa, can't lie. You're feeling empowered, okay? You're finally starting to like put some things into concrete vision. Then you're having like quite a bit of success here. You're starting to actually come into your power in work and money, okay? And then you've got this sense of passion coming through. There is a sense of instability with that. There's a sense of like, whoa, there's a lot going on. But there's also a sense of fun and passion and self-expression and creativity and pleasure, okay, in all the ways, pleasure in all the ways. Your inner child really like vivacious. Your inner child is extremely happy. I hear a lot of giggling, a lot of laughing. Like there's a sense of you being coy. We're taking a little moss ball with us for a ride there. You don't want any, like moss. You don't want any fungus attaching to this, okay? With the 12th house and surrender, you're able to finally reveal parts of yourself to the world that perhaps you had to hide for a moment. Like I said, a little bit left field over here, but this is like bringing the unconscious to light. This is secrets and fears and desires, hidden things, fantasies even, that are able to come to life. It's like, I believe in angels, I believe in aliens, you know, and in some way, shape or form, you're empowering yourself to share this message with people who really get it. It feels good. It feels fun. It feels like the unconscious is coming to the conscious, and you're actually, I'm feeling like cataclysmic O's. I can't reveal too much, but listen, my spirit guides are extremely saucy sometimes, and that's what I'm feeling, like earth-shattering moments of bliss. Let me just say that, okay? And full surrender to this situation, because you feel empowered here and you feel like that. A big sigh of relief here. It feels like, yeah, I was waiting to get to this point so that then I could start doing X, Y, and Z. Most people would get to this point and be like, okay, I'm done. But not you. This feels like something that you have been waiting a long time, and then it's gaining so much speed, okay? And there's a lot happening, and people, like, lots of comments, ding, 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 lots of love coming through. And so now you're like, okay, now that we're here, right, we need to do X, Y, Z, and it's like tick, 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 tick. Now all the things that I had dreamt, there's a dream kind of feel to this, is able to take flight, okay? Surrendering, believing in miracles, believing in karma, and letting go of baggage, okay? I feel bringing the unseen to the light. Very healing, very spiritual. There's something very performative about it in a way as well, okay? So again, it's giving me dancer vibes. It's giving me artist vibes. It's giving me playing music in new ways. Let me know if you know the artist Gautier, okay? That's the way I say it. But he's an Australian musician who it just does the most incredible things with music. And especially back in the day when he was kind of first starting out, he created a lot of music and sounds from the most obscure or very everyday kind of objects. And it's just incredible music. And it was 2222 when I spoke about that. So maybe go and check out some of his music. Somebody that you used to know, Heart's a Mess, okay, those kind of songs, Gautier. There's a real sense of just being upbeat. Like he has like a melancholy to a lot of his music as an underline, kind of like Lily Allen, okay? But there's like such an upbeat feel to it where you're like, yeah, this is, and that's you. Come on, you're deep. Cancers are deep. There's a lot of emotions there. There's a lot of memory and nostalgia there. But do you know what? You can be some of the most incredibly vivacious, vibrant people in the room. You can be very happy-go-lucky kind of people as well. So I love this. This is beautiful, beautiful energy. Love affairs, passion, pleasure, romance, humor, a lot of laughter here, okay? Comedians very much with the communication. I once did a stand-up comedy course, believe it or not. You would not know. I know. All right, else is happening here. What else is happening here? I also see you gaining a lot of knowledge from past lives as a side note, okay? Maybe even in your dreams. The star again. Wow. 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 And look at the imagery here. I am... Whoa. Wow. I'm sorry. This is incredible. This is so freaking cool. Look at all the like reflections. It's almost like an aura, but I feel like it's past life, past life, past life, past life. And here you are in this body, in this timeline, in this contract. And you're just like, I'm taking everything I've ever learned from these, like, it's that unconscious kind of energy, okay? I just have a knowing, I have a deja vu, I have nostalgia for lives that I once led. And then you have this wisdom coming through that is wish fulfillment, okay? Huge, huge. A lot of success coming in for you, Cancer. Beautiful, big healing. Like it's like the pinnacle of your healing. It's like when you start to get this level of success, it just, the healing like really like dries up the wound. Do you know what I mean? Like, it feels like now I can nurture the wound. Now I can put the bio oil on the wound. It's that kind of like, now I can nourish the skin again instead of like actually treating the wound. It feels like healing is going to a new level here. Treasure. This is a treasure. Incredible. What else in life in general in May for Cancer, please, Spirit? What else is happening? 4 of Cups. Okay. Oh, you're no longer satisfied. Okay, there's a lot of cards flipping. You're no longer satisfied with the status quo, and you're no longer living a life that is the status quo. You are living in your own spotlight, whether someone is putting that on you or not. Look at that like triangle around here, this pyramid around this person. You're like, I'm creating, and there's the moon energy up there. That is you shining your own light so brightly that you are getting to live how you want to live, and no longer in a state of apathy, no longer in a state of boredom. You are taking full charge, full steam ahead, living your best life. Literally. One more card, please, Spirit. Thank you. Living your best life here, Cancer. You are moving forward, possibly moving in with someone, okay? You're moving forward in strides. Knight of Pentacles, okay? Someone is coming forward with an offer, okay? Like I said, Page of Pentacles over here, where you feel like a beginner. It also may be someone, but this is a knight, okay? Knights travel towards someone with the Chariot energy. It's very much traveling towards an opportunity, or someone traveling to you to give you an opportunity. You might actually take a trip with this lover over here. You might take a trip as a result of the good work that you're achieving here and the new financial position that you're achieving. It's something that you feel like you can invest in. It feels great. The King of Swords is showing up, so you've got a divine pair showing up here. The Queen of Swords and then the King of Swords, someone who is it's necessary for you to be clear thinking is what I'm feeling. This feels like more towards your own thoughts, okay? I need to be clear thinking about my power and never let myself get back to that place. Look at the lions, okay, and the tigers there, okay? This feels like you might have Leo strongly in your chart, and you're really being like strong with yourself. You're being quite ruthless with the way that you think about things, and staying in this empowered, almost like other dimensional energy where you're tapped in. That's what it feels like. It's like I'm tapped the frig in. And that is actually opening completely up your crown chakra. It's opening up your third eye, and it's just allowing information to come through. Strong King of Swords, meaning like a lot of communication, really open to now new sources of communication, so that it's not just coming from, you know, your audience or from your co-workers or from like the world. It's also coming from the other world. Interesting. For Wheel of Fortune as well, so really karma coming full circle here and rewarding you in the best possible ways. Absolutely rewarding you in the best possible ways. Moving life forward for you, okay? You might be building a house, definitely taking a trip. There's 2 roads there, okay? Taking a trip somewhere, maybe even a particular road trip. Maybe a road trip to go and view a new property, okay? For some of you, that's very specific. The main emotion attached to life in general in the month of March. March. Passion, yeah, fully. You just absolutely lit the F up here, Cancer. Absolutely lit the F up. It's beautiful. It's inspiring. I think you're also triggering someone else's passion here. I think that you are fully in love with life, and life is loving you right back. Again, with like the cataclysmic O that I was kind of talking about, it's very much that kind of energy where once you feel that surrendered and that alive and that, you know, rich, there's a richness that comes with that, very juicy kind of energy, then anything is possible. Anything can happen from here. And there's really like a connected to the universe, connected to self, connected to another, that is just radiating off of you like a sun, okay? So if you're a moon energy, okay, in astrology, all of a sudden, like, you just feel very sunny. You feel extremely sunny. Your self-care messages for the month of May, Cancer, are hydrate. That makes sense with all that passion. And build strength, okay? And look at the third eye being highlighted there, okay? So as you work out, as you work on your body, you're also opening up yourself up to extra information because you're moving information. You're moving with your manifestations, you're moving energy through your mind's eye, okay? I think that's a really good processing time for you as well. Kind of gets you into a trance state, and you could get downloads while you're working out as well, okay? But get your sweat on for sure. Maybe some boxing specifically, and hydrate. Dive under a wave, bathe, drink your water, okay? I'm hearing bless your water. Get some moon water happening. You've got the third eye open there, and also this auric field, okay? Remember that you are mostly water and you are a water sign. So this is vitally important for you to have clear thinking, a strong body, okay? And to allow that flow. This star energy came up twice, okay? And that is Aquarius energy and the idea of the water bearer, okay? The idea of the water bearer from one cup into another cup and then out into the river, okay? So an abundance of flow coming here for you, Cancer. Love it. The overall advice here for Cancer in the month of May. How much better can it get? How much better can it get? Play with that. Play with how much better can it get. Meditate on that. Think about that while you're in the gym or you're going for a swim. We've got 2 here. We have find time to celebrate your good qualities, affirm your blessings, and connect with the core of your strength, spirit, and faith. Oh, yes. Make time in each day to do at least one thing challenging, one thing generous, one thing creative, one thing productive, and one thing that is fun. Absolutely. You're doing it all. You're doing the most, and you're doing it so, so well, Cancer. You're doing it so, so well. Enjoy the SHID out of this because I'm going to. Incredible. Please let me know how this resonates for you in the comments below. What are you working on? What are you excited about? Come back at the end of May. Tell me how it all went. Very invested. Good luck. Enjoy yourself. Take good care of yourself. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.